a comprehensive tutorial on regulating hazardous materials in customs clearance. In this video, we will discuss the process of customs clearance for controlled substances and hazardous materials. We will cover the following topics. What are controlled substances and hazardous materials? The different types of customs clearance procedures. The documentation required for customs clearance. The fees and taxes associated with customs clearance. The timeline for customs clearance. What are controlled substances and hazardous materials? Controlled substances are drugs or chemicals that are regulated by the government. They are classified into 5 schedules, depending on their potential for abuse and addiction. Hazardous materials are substances that can pose a risk to human health or the environment. They are classified into 9 hazard classes, based on their physical and chemical properties. The different types of customs clearance procedures. There are 2 main types of customs clearance procedures. 1. Import. This is the process of clearing goods that are entering a country. 2. Export. This is the process of clearing goods that are leaving a country. The specific customs clearance procedure that you will need to follow will depend on the type of controlled substance or hazardous material that you are importing or exporting. The documentation required for customs clearance. The documentation required for customs clearance will vary depending on the type of controlled substance or hazardous material that you are importing or exporting. However, some of the most common documents include: Number 1. Bill of lading. This document shows the details of the shipment, including the shipper, consignee, and contents of the shipment. Number 2. Commercial invoice. This document shows the value of the shipment and the terms of sale. Number 3. Packing list. This document lists the contents of the shipment and their quantity. Number 4. Certificate of origin. This document shows the country of origin of the goods. Number 5. Import permit. This document is required for some controlled substances and hazardous materials. The fees and taxes associated with customs clearance will vary depending on the type of controlled substance or hazardous material that you are importing or exporting. However, some of the most common fees include: Import duty. This is a tax that is levied on imported goods. Customs brokerage fees. These are fees charged by customs brokers for their services. Hazardous materials fees. These are fees charged for the handling and transportation of hazardous materials. The timeline for customs clearance will vary depending on the type of controlled substance or hazardous material that you are importing or exporting. However, you should allow at least a few days for the process to be completed. The customs clearance process for controlled substances and hazardous materials can be complex. However, by following the steps in this video, you can make the process as smooth as possible. Stay tuned for more videos like this one. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.